So what I do ideally is I start with simple transaction so that people get used to system and then we move ahead with it.
Okay.
So let's go to home.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the home screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or over here also it is there next
Yeah,
to the
either
star, right?
USD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you go to home, you go to payables now. Right. If you remember correctly, last we started was with payables. It's the easiest module.
Okay. Payable, right?
That's right. Right. And go to invoices. Okay. This was our dashboard. Now go to task in the right hand side. Yes.
Create
Okay.
invoice.
We will create. Just before that, let's go to manage accounting period. I just want to show you how it works. So every transaction is created in a particular period.
Mm-hmm.
And in this instance, you will see there are multiple configuration already done. So we can see ABC US, hash GCC private limited, hash
Yeah.
PWC US, right? So on
Yeah.
and so forth. So if we go ahead, we can see there are different statuses. So if the status is an open book, it means the period is open. And if you hover over it, it will tell you what is the meaning of this status. So first one is future
Future
enterable.
entries.
Then the
Okay.
blue one is says
Never
never
open.
open, right?
Okay.
And this is open, correct? So for us to make payments, we need period to be open. So invoice creation, we can still do it in close period, but for making payment, we need the period to be open. So for this, we are going to use today we are going to use Supreme US. That's the ledger and the business unit that we are going to use. Now, what is a ledger? Well, it's a book of accounts where all your accounting entries will get stored, and we will learn that in detail. What is business unit? Business unit is, in a simplest word, if I want to say, it is where the place from where I operate my business. Suppose I have my business set up in you are based out of Ahmedabad, right? So suppose it is in Surat, let's say. Okay.
Yeah.
Then my business unit is Surat.
Okay.
I operate business from Mumbai. Then my business unit is Mumbai.
The whichever the operating center is not the headquarter.
It's not the headquarter. It's where the business is being operated. There's
Okay.
no concept of headquarter. You can create a corporate business unit, meaning all your corporate activities are happening from there.
Okay.
Okay. What we do in business unit, your AP and AR mainly works at a business unit level. Okay. You
All
can do
right.
purchasing, you can do the payments, you can do receive the money from customer, you can raise customer invoices, and you can receive sales order. So that two cycles basically operate. Now theory piece I will cover, but I want few things to be done in practically. So Supreme is going to be our Supreme US is going to be our business unit. If you would scroll further down, you can see that as well. Okay. It will start with an S. So Supreme.
Yeah.
Should be below soon.
Supreme.
US. It is again at the bottom. Okay.
Supreme Group US.
Supreme Group US. We'll use this one today.
Okay.
Okay. And the period is also open for Supreme
Open.
Group US.
Okay.
Right. So I just before the lecture, I just received it 20-30 minutes before that, so that I went and checked in the system. Now let's go back. On the top, there is a done button, so it will take you out of the screen. Yeah. The other right hand side scroll up, if you can use, it will take you up. Alright, so this is your manage accounting period. Period should be open. Now let's go to creating an invoice.
Okay.
So same way, go to task and create invoice. I know I'm going little fast, but
Yeah.
that will eventually you will start picking up things quickly. I know it's a day one and stuff like that. Now select the business unit.
Just a moment.
Eventually AP and all will be the most easiest topic for you. No, that's not business unit. Business unit is the next
Yep.
field. Yeah. So you can select from the bottom, right? Supreme
US business
US
unit.
business unit. Yeah. Okay. Then supplier. Do you know the supplier name? If
Who
not,
has provided the material?
correct. But do you know the name of any supplier in Supreme Business Unit? I think no, right? Then if you
No.
don't know, then how do we find it? You click on the search button
Hmm.
and click on advanced. Now supplier name starts with, click on that LOV and say does not equal. And now say 0000 three times at least and click on search. This means what I'm saying, this supplier name does not equal to 000. Then show me all the other supplier. Now
All
I,
the other supplier.
yeah, Dell Incorporation is a good supplier, seems to be. Any you can pick, it's up to you,
Yeah.
right? But this is how, if you don't know certain thing in the system, this is a shortcut. Okay.
Okay.
This you won't find it in videos, or you won't find it in any other place. So this is a
Mhm.
kind of a shortcut that we use. Now, any one of this supplier, you use it.
Okay. Okay. So I'll close this and write
No,
down Dell.
you select the supplier and click on OK. Perfect.
Okay.
Now
Yeah.
do one thing, open a notepad and copy the supplier name and the site detail, because we will need this in when we are.
Yeah.
Copy the supplier details, supplier name and supplier site name. For making the payment, this will be useful to us. In real
Legal
life,
name,
no, you just need site name.
site name.
So legal entity is your legal entity from where you are making the
Yeah.
invoices. Now we provide a invoice number, amount.
Any amount, right?
Yeah, any amount. In real life, it will be printed on your actual invoice that you will receive from supplier.
Hmm.
That's
Number.
number. Yeah.
Number could be any.
Yes. Generally, how I do easy to remember is I give an initial of INV, which stand for invoices. So I do it that way.
Okay.
But yeah, 7447 is good. You can still create it.
Okay. So there is no requirement of combination of both.
Alphanumeric. Yeah, it will be provided by supplier, right? So
Okay.
if you buy something from Amazon, the number will be different. If you buy
Yes.
something from a local vendor, the number would be different. So it is printed on your actual invoice, right?
Okay.
Now go to lines. No, expand the line button. Yeah, provide the same amount here, 2500 in the amount column. Now go to distribution. Distribution is your, either you can click on the top distribution, or there is a shortcut. Don't use distribution set. That is a shortcut. We will first learn how to use the long cut.
Okay.
Okay. We'll learn few shortcuts, but distribution set is if you don't want to type in certain things, then you use the
Mhm.
distribution set.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So today is
So
1st of September. We have to open, I think, September period as well, right?
over here.
No, that's fine. On the
Okay.
distribution combination, you have to click over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. type 100 and tab. Now 100 and tab is again a shortcut just to showcase us this particular screen.
Window.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Now it says, okay. Now click on search button. Just click on the search button below. So it will give you all the valid code combination that are there in the system. You can select the combination with 68150 or 68160, the first and the second one, or that one. Why 6 series? Because generally the 6 series is your expense account. And I'll talk about that in detail. 5 and 6 series are your expense
So
account.
68160.
Take any, that should be fine.
Okay.
Okay. Now go scroll down a little bit and click on OK. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Now on top, go ahead and save this. Okay. Just remove this invalid PO number. Yeah, just remove Supreme from there and save it. Right now it is not validated. So now you
Not
need to
valid.
validate this
Validate.
invoice. It comes under invoice action
Invoice action and validate.
and validate. Perfect. This is individual validation, right? But in real life, the volume is so high that nobody goes ahead and
Yeah.
do
Validated.
individual validation. So we will
Yeah.
learn later on how to do mass validation also. So this
Okay.
is your invoice creation. Okay.
This is
Now,
done.
this is done. Now
Mm.
just open September period. I showed you how to open the period and then we will make the payment also. Okay, copy
September period.
remember the invoice number 7447. Okay,
Yeah.
copy it and put it on your notepad. Since we are
This
doing
is.
it for the first time, I want everything to be copied and especially in AP, uh,
Mhm.
because in real life, in you will get the actual invoice copy, so you don't need to copy everything on a notepad, right?
Yeah. Now where do I go?
Now you save and close, and then you
Even.
go to opening of the period. So go to task and open September period, manage accounting periods. Right. Scroll down to your Supreme this thing and open September 25 period. Just last what I saw was August period was open. We want
Mm.
September period also to be open now. Scroll down. Yes. It says okay. It is open, right? September, my bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
September period is already open. Okay,
Open.
perfect. Perfect. Yeah. So in case you want to open, then just scroll up. I'll show you how to open any other period, right? Suppose let's look at GCC Private Limited US, right?
Mm.
What it says, September is a future enterable period.
Future
And you select
interview.
that and uh, you have selected that, right? So the button,
Mm.
yeah, opens up and you say open next period. Basically what it will do is it will open the action will open period up to their target period, include earlier period that were previously not or never opened, which is fine. Yes.
Okay.
Right?
So yes.
Yes. So next time when you refresh or come back to this particular page in few seconds, you will see that September period has is now open instead of
Open.
future and terrible.
Okay. So if I refresh it.
Yes, if you refresh it, it takes some time because in
Okay.
background now it
Yeah.
is
Now
open.
it's there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
You can see
before entering, I need to move future entryable to into open
open period.
status.
Yes. Yes. So
Okay.
every month end, we need to close the period and open the
Mm.
next period. This is for payables, but we need to do it for GL, AR, every period.
Mhm.
Okay. For every
Okay.
business unit that we have.
Okay.
Okay. Suppose you are operating in four different places in India
Mhm.
and you'll have four BUs. We call it BUs. Business unit is also called as
Business
BUs.
unit, yes.
Okay. So now you can click on done and let's go ahead with making some payments. So
Okay.
first method I'm showing you is pay in full, and then we will look.
Just a minute. I'm just noting down a couple of things. Just a minute.
Yeah.
First is never open. Then it is in open stage. Then third one is future.
Enter. That's okay. It
Future.
is there in the system. You can. Uh, I mean, I'll tell you whatever is important to note.
Okay.
It these
Okay.
things will be available in system, and it is pretty easy. When we go to complex topics, you'll find this pieces as very easy topic, and we will
Okay.
keep on doing
Now,
this. So did not worry. See in the bottom, if you look at it, whatever the status are
yeah,
there,
there is an
it's already
yeah
given
abbreviation.
over there. So if you just take a screenshot of that, you will start remembering that.
Okay. Yeah.
And anytime you can come here, hover over it, and you can see what is the status. So that should not be a problem.
Correct. Okay.
Not so important piece here. Let's go to the payments.
So I'll close this.
Yes.
Go into task.
Task.
uh,
Come out of this. Go to home page. Go to payments. The next step. Over under payables.
Payments. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Now go to task and click on manual payments. Create payment. Fourth option.
Create payment. Okay.
Okay. Please give the same business unit.
Yes.
You have not captured the business unit. It is
No
Supreme.
worries.
Supreme US BU. Last one.
Primo US.
Last one. Select it. Now copy paste the name of the vendor and the site. You have it in your notepad, right?
Supplier of the party, right?
Correct. That you have in your notepad. Copy the full stop also, which is in the select this. Perfect. Site automatically came in, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And today's date. So payment cannot be done backdated, right? That's a
Okay.
global concept.
Okay.
Suppose you are doing a bank transfer, you cannot do it backdated, right? You can
Correct.
schedule it for future, but
Okay.
backdated payments globally it is not allowed. So even this system will not allow you to make that payment backdated.
Okay. So any payable is created should be entered on the same day, right?
No, any payment you do that cannot be backdated. So invoice you create today, but if you want
Okay.
to make the payment of that invoice after 60 days, that is fine, na?
Hmm.
You can still make it. 60 days is a payment term for you.
Okay. Okay.
So invoice is created today, you can make a payment later on. That's fine.
Okay. So this is the only invoice creation. So there is no
Correct.
yeah.
Correct. So these
Because
are
I
two
thought we
different
are going
items,
into
right?
a we are
First is
going
your
to
invoice creation where you create your liability,
yeah.
right? When your liability is generated. Second transaction is making the payment of that liability, where you
Hmm.
net off the liability and your actual cash flows out.
Correct.
Correct. So now go ahead and select the bank account.
Any
Let's open. Let's use this BOFA. Second one or first one.
BOFA.
Yeah, first one you use it. Payment process profile, use PayPal. No, payment method is electronic, right? So we are not making a check payment. We are making an
Okay. Payment
electronic payment
process profile.
profile. Yes.
Okay. So PayPal, right?
Yeah. Just scroll down, you will find PayPal. Yep. Perfect. Right. And if you observe closely, you don't need it. That should be fine.
Okay.
Uh, So if you observe, a lot of information came in automatically. As soon as you
Yes.
selected bank account, the currency, the payment method default came. As you
Mm.
selected the payment process profile, some few things came in default. So your remittance
Yes.
bank and stuff like that came out. How does that come? That comes out of configuration. Okay. Same thing.
Configurations.
Same thing is with your supplier. You just provided the supplier and you can see the address and the other details already came in, right? So in
Hmm.
background, you do a lot of work, one-time work, and then this is the end result of it.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Now let's click on selection of invoice. So invoice to pay. Go ahead and add there's a small plus button next to a cross button on the left
Okay.
hand side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Just select that. And you provide the invoice number. You already know the invoice number. So click on invoice number. You don't need to select the amount. Just invoice number should be enough and search. It did not came in, right?
Yes.
Okay. Remove 7447 as invoice number and just click on search. Okay,
Nothing coming.
got it. No problem. Cancel this. There is some configuration which is done over there. That's the reason it's not coming. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We just okay. I think we'll have to close this, but I'm just trying to see if we can do some adjustment over here. Mm, no, I think Supremo Business, we have selected this. PayPal is the method. Try to change the payment method once to check. Let's see if is it because of that payment method.
Just to
PayPal,
check.
let that be PayPal. No, no, payment method. Check. So in US it is called check.
Okay.
CHECK.
Okay.
Okay. In UK it ends with Q, basically QUE.
Hmm.
But in US they call it check.
Okay.
Yeah. So this product is US based product. Search. Just search. Okay. Okay, that should be fine. Just close this. Close this on the top.
Cancel.
Cancel. Yes. Right. Let's go back to our invoice once and check the payment term and other details. What we have provided. So home page and go to invoices. Manage invoices. So whenever you want to search your invoice, go to manage invoice. Invoice number and search. Okay. So it is validated, right?
Yes, it's showing validated.
So it says approval status is required. Now
Required.
it needs to be approved. So if you click on the approval, there is a down arrow key, right? On the top. Select that and then select that down arrow key. Yeah, yeah. Oh, hold. First select the invoice. How you select the invoice? No. You click on that Dell INC or you click on this. Yes. Click there. Right. So once
Yeah.
it is in yellow color, in blue color, it means it is
Yeah.
selected. Now
And
you click.
directly
Yeah. Now you click and say force approve.
force approved.
Yes.
Okay.
It, the action isn't
This
applicable.
section
Okay.
isn't applicable.
Okay. So force approval is not enabled.
Hmm.
Oh, I don't know which user ID it goes for approval because this is first time we are doing it.
Okay.
Oh, uh, let's do one thing. Let me remove the approval and we'll create one more invoice. Just give me one moment. Okay.
No.
What I'm doing, let me share my screen also so that you
Yeah.
know how I'm managing this stuff. Okay. I'll take it over from here. I'll just share my screen. I went to setup and maintenance. Under that, I'm going to financials. Under this, I'm going under payables. And I'm going to select manage invoice option. Under that, I'm going to select RBU.
Option.
Under here, what I'm going to do is, what was our BU name? Supreme.
Supremo.
Now, if I don't want to type in entire name, I'll just use Supreme US. And I know there was business unit in the bottom. So we will just search that. But so the screens are. So I'm going to click on search and I can see this is my business
Supreme
unit.
US business.
Now, these are my configurations that I have done for specific business unit. So if you would have seen the currency coming as default, so it comes from here.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm disabling this account coding workflow, meaning this is one thing which is required for your approval.
Okay. So that can be done by me as well?
It can be done by you as well. Yes, you have the access. This is actually the configuration. So I wanted, we are in a very initial stage, right? So from that perspective, I'm showing this, right? See, do you see this? Enable invoice approval. What I'm going to do is I'm going to disable this. Well, we have one access. I don't know how we will manage with the approvals. At least for Supreme, I don't want to waste time going here and there for approvals.
Okay.
Okay. I'm doing save and close. What you need to do is you re-log in into the system.
So
You
I was log out and then re-log in,
log
correct?
out completely, close the tab, and then re-log in it. Let me show you how to do that. You want to share your screen? Let me show you. It should be done on your screen. So I will stop sharing my screen. Or you can
Yeah.
take over.
I'll do it. No worries. I just signed out.
Yeah.
Sharing my screen. Visible?
It's visible. Yeah.
So actually I'm using two screen right now.
Hmm.
It's easy.
Okay.
Tables.
And no,
I have
first
to,
go to invoices. And
yes,
let's go ahead
invoice.
and create a new invoice.
New invoice. Okay.
And in your assignment today,
Yeah.
you will create invoice, few, at least 5 invoice for your
Okay.
practice, then credit memos and debit memos. Practice until you feel comfortable. This is the very initial stage. So I'm asking you to at least try with 5 different invoice. And you can do
Okay.
some variation also, like 2 lines, multiple lines of invoices and stuff like that.
Okay.
Right. One good idea is you can pick up one actual invoice and then try to create it. Only supplier name will change. Right. So that way at least we should be in a good shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and create. Now I'll observe how you are doing.
Sure. So the invoice which I previously entered was already there, number. So I'll be
Correct.
entering the different one.
That's
Okay.
right. You don't need to give, but before that, give the supplier number, supplier name and number, so that system can validate
Okay.
against which supplier this is. Yep. Perfect.
So over here, yeah.
Yes, you can just click on search and select the account. That's also a way in which you can do it. For now, use any account. Later on, when we have a good actual chart of account, you can use those accounts. Perfect.
Okay.
Provide the amount in the line level, 750,
Hmm.
right? And payment term is immediate. If you look at it, it means you can make
Yes.
the payment immediately.
Immediate. Okay.
Right?
Save.
Correct. Save and validate. Right? One more thing, let me show it to you. If you go
Yeah.
to voice action,
Invoice
same
actions.
place on the top where you validated the invoice.
Yeah.
There you have this option of uh, post to ledger in the last bottom.
Yeah.
Right?
Should I click it?
Yeah, click it. So what it will do, it will create a journal entry for it. So right now we are just creating a invoice, but everything has to, a journal entry has to be created. If you click on view accounting, it will show you the journal entry. So in our college days, what we used to do, we used to create transaction and then
Clear.
we used to
Yes.
do journal and then we used to
Debit
do
and
the
credit
posting.
transaction.
Yeah. And then we used to do post to ledger. So here, what is the accounting entry? Entry is, make a note of this. This is important, right?
Yeah.
Invoice accounting entry would be
Mhm.
your item expense account will get debited and your liability account will get credited. And what will be the payment entry? Payment entry would be liability account will get debited and your cash and bank account or cash bank clearing account will get credited.
Cash and bank.
Yeah. And in this, if you would have observed, you only provided expense account, right? 120, 10, 6, 80,
Yeah.
130. Rest
Yeah.
everything comes from your configuration.
Okay.
Okay. So this is few things that we have to observe now. Okay. Click on done. And how do you create a credit memo and debit memo? Do you know that?
No.
Okay. So click on save and create next. So it will take you to the new this thing. Now in the type, if you select, there is a type called as standard.
Yeah.
Right? So here you have debit memos and
Debit memo.
credit memos. Okay.
Okay.
And also create one prepayment invoice when we meet tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. One prepayment invoice with a good amount like 10,000 rupee or $10,000 kind of thing. So
Mm.
and then debit and credit memo you try. It will definitely give you an error when you try credit memo and debit memo. Now what you have to learn here is if you are able to recognize the error and if you are able to solve that error.
Okay.
Okay. It will
So I have
100%
to
give you,
create the invoice. I have to
yes.
create the invoice.
You have to
Then I
create
have
few
to,
invoice so for
yeah.
your practice, at least four or
Mm.
five, so that you
Mm.
get comfortable with the screen. And then
Yeah.
you can observe all the fields that are available on the screen, right? When you will create it, automatically you will start recognizing those fields. Second,
Mm.
after you have done that, go ahead and create few debit memo and
Debit
credit
memo and
memo,
credit memo.
right?
Okay.
You will get some errors. Try to figure out those, how to fix it. It's pretty simple, straightforward. Okay.
Okay.
You should be able to figure that out. Then before you close, create one prepayment invoice. And I'll explain you the concept of prepayment.
All right.
Okay. Now let's
Okay.
make the payment for 544, that invoice that we have seen. Okay. But before that, if you want to check what we have created,
Mhm.
cancel this or say cancel. Yeah, you can cancel this and go to manage invoices just to ensure that our invoice is created correctly. Okay. Give the invoice date as today's date if you don't remember the number. It was, I think, 4554, something like that.
Yes. Yes.
But every time, if you don't remember the number, then you can always search by invoice date, by supplier name. All that options are available.
This is the one.
This is the one, right? Perfect.
Validate.
It's validated, right? Already.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Status
already
shows as validated. And does it shows approval required? Check that.
not approved.
Not required, right?
I'm not able to scroll that side.
Okay. If you click on then 4554, we can go inside and check.
Immediate.
Nothing is there, right?
Nothing is there.
Perfect. So I think we are good now to make the payment for this. The first one you
Okay.
got it right because of it wanted approval. That was the
Yeah.
reason. It was not allowing us to make the payment. Now you want to try making payment for this invoice?
Yes.
Let's do task. Everything is under task and then create
Yeah.
payment.
Yeah. Task and then create payment.
This was put bank account. Select the same bank account. BOFA. BOFA is Bank of America.
Yeah. 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 We will select as check, right?
You can select electronic. It should work. The
Okay.
problem was basically with yeah, PayPal. Perfect. Then add
Now to go select and invoice
yeah.
line.
Do you see both the invoices are there in bottom?
Yeah, I can select both.
Yeah, you can select one of them or both. It's up to you. So here you can make
So
multiple
how I
invoice
can
payment.
select both by control?
First you click on apply, first one, and then
Okay.
apply. Right. Now select
And
the
then
second
again
one and
select
apply.
one and then apply.
Yeah.
Okay, it's manual. Like I cannot select all together, right?
It's better you do it individually because you are making a payment, right? So you don't
Yeah.
want to risk it by selecting
Okay.
something incorrect.
Okay.
So now you can make a payment of 3250 together.
All right.
Okay.
Yes.
But I'll suggest don't make a payment. Remove
Mhm.
any one of this so that we can reuse this for the second method of payment. Then just click on cross. Yeah. Now just save it. So your payment will be created. Save and
Save.
close. Yeah.
Event close.
Now you'll get a unique number, which will be your payment number, right?
Okay. Yeah.
8970. Copy this.
Do I have to note down this?
Make a note of this. Yes. For now, make a note of this. Okay.
Yeah.
Now go to manage payments, and this is how you can look at all your payments. So if you want to go back and ensure that the payment is done, go to manage payments. It is again in the task only. Manage
Manage
payments.
payment.
No,
This one. Oh,
fifth one.
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you can search by date, of course, because it's always current date, but you can also search by the payment number that you just received. Right.
Yeah.
8907 Dell Incorporation, 2500. That's your payment.
That's okay. Okay.
Right. Okay. So this is how you search it.
So this was made, right? And
Yes.
detail are over here.
And the details are over here. If you click on 8907, you will go inside this and you can find all more details.
Okay. Does that this payment number reflect in that means, I mean, this is the payment number,
Hmm.
but if I have not saved that, and if it's
It's
the same company, for an example,
You
and
can
there is a
search by
multi
supplier also. You can search by date also. So that should
for
be
an
fine.
for an example, Supremo US has purchased a multiple item from Dell. Okay.
Hmm.
And there is a different kind of invoices created for Dell,
Hmm.
like 2500, then
Hmm.
again 1200, then again 1500, 500, and I'm making a payment for the same. So everything is visible, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So now so this piece you have understood, right? In real life, you will get an invoice from supplier. You will go ahead and create that same invoice in your system so
Hmm.
that your liability is created, and then you will go ahead and make the payment, right?
Yeah.
Payment can be done after 30 days, 60 days, depending on payment term. Right now, our payment term that we use was immediate on the invoice screen. Okay, so this is first method of making the payment. There is one more very simple method. So let's go back to invoices and let's search for that 750 invoice.
So we will go into task.
We will go to home. This is your
Oh,
payment
yeah.
page.
Yeah,
So
this is a
we'll go
payment
back
page.
to
Then we'll go
invoice.
to invoice.
Yes. And we'll go to manage invoice and we will search for 4554 invoice number. Was it 4554?
No, no, I think we have 7447, the first one.
No, no, the second one. First one is already paid, right? We make the payment also.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. So we are doing the second one.
We are doing the second one now. It is 4554.
Um, 5445, I think.
No, no, it is 454. It starts with 4.
554.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Now here, if we just select it. So how do we select? Yeah, we just click over here and there is an option of pay in full.
Painful, right?
Yeah. So in pay in full option, you can make payment of one invoice. In create payment option, you can make payment of multiple invoice but same supplier. Okay, this is
Yes.
important to note and keep some space wherever you are noting because there will be more method that will come in.
Yeah, yeah. Can you repeat that one?
Yeah. Painful one invoice payment.
Mm.
Second option is create payment.
Option two is create payment.
Payment. Where what we do is
Mm.
one supplier, multiple invoices.
Okay.
Okay. Here also go ahead with same thing, BOFA bank. And the third one just keep some space. so that when we go to the third piece, we'll enter that. Same PPP, payment process profile, also known as PPP. PayPal.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Submit.
You can copy this, right? And if you would have observed, the previous one was 8907. Now
The
the
next
payment number is
next one.
8908. Yeah, the next number.
Okay.
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 So, and if you want to do mass accounting of these transactions, right? Mass journal creation. Now, individually, we won't do it. It doesn't make sense, right? कि एक एक एंट्री मतलब एक एक जर्नल આપણે એક એક એન્ટ્રીની બનાવશું that is not going to work. બરોબર છે,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.